Hey y'all, welcome back. We just gonna jump right into this video. Today we're gonna be making press-on big toenails, and we're gonna start by cutting to desired length. And I'm just kind of pushing the press-on nail all the way down to the end just to make sure I can cut off as much of that excess tip that I don't need. When I file, I just make sure I keep my file like very straight because I like that nice, straight, crisp, square big toe. Y'all know. And I have a toenail that's already made that's like the perfect length that I like my toenail. So what I do is just use it for reference. So I see that I still have a lot of extra that needs to be cut off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that off. Fix that right back up because we lost our shape from cutting it again. Then you just want to go ahead and repeat the process with the other nail. Make sure that's nice and even. Okay, so once we confirm that both of our nails are exactly the same, it is time to start designing. For this particular set, I chose to do a vertical ombre. And when you're doing vertical ombre and you're working with a dark color and a light color, you always want to start with the light color. So I have like this kind of like sunset-y, like tangerine type of orange. So I'm going to start with that because it's lighter. And I also have this like super neon orange, like a dark neon orange. And that's just going to go ahead and go on top so that it's easier to blend that middle color. You see how that middle color is coming together? Whereas if you were to start with the dark orange polish and then put the light orange, it'll make that light orange darker because that dark orange would mix in it. So you always want to start with the lighter color and put that darker color on top to work in that middle color and give it that like ombre. And then you're going to cure for 30 seconds. And we are going to go in and just repeat the same exact process on the next nail. Remember the light color first and then the darker color on top for the blend. Okay, so I'm only doing this because I went OD with the neon orange, but I do not recommend going back in like that with the lighter color because you see how the darker color is bleeding into my lighter color now. So now it's like gonna make it just a little tad bit different, you know? So you definitely want to try to avoid doing that as much as possible. So after we've cured both of these nails for 30 seconds each, you're just gonna go back in real quick and repeat the same exact process for a second coat. And the second coat is gonna allow this to be really saturated. All right, so after those are both cured, you're gonna go ahead and add in your hardener. Some people like to add acrylic. I personally like to use gel builder. So I'm just gonna go in and do a light coat of gel builder. And you don't need a lot at all. They're just toenails, so it does not need to be very thick. But if you are a person that likes them more thicker, go ahead and knock yourself out. If you do use a gel builder, it will need to cure for 3 minutes under the light, and it also will have a sticky residue that you'll need to wipe off the top with like an alcohol swab or something like that. And y'all know for the best part ever, I will be adding bling to these toenails, so you will need to buff it, just get it nice and, get that shine off, get it nice and ready. Don't it look like a peach? The whole time I just kept saying, it looks like a peach. So I'm going to go ahead and reshape too, because, just doing all that, you lose your shape, and I definitely want to keep it sharp. This buffing process also helps make sure that the surface of the nail is smooth and nice and leveled, because sometimes it may be a little lumpy just from not evening out the gel builder. So this will go ahead and flatten out everything, get it nice and smooth and ready for you to bling. Oh my God, y'all, the struggle was so real to get the symmetry exactly the same on the second nail as the first nail. I really struggle with that. And I'm using AB stones, I believe sizes like SS 5 and 6, or 6 and 7, somewhere around there. I'm also using a couple of sizes of small gold caviar beads just to tie everything together. And for this video, I chose a matte finish, but I do believe I ended up changing it to shiny. But voila, it is done. It does have a matte finish, and they are ready to be glued on, girl.